Yo, what's up, YouTube? What is going on, YouTube? Why does my voice sound weird? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Got energy drink? Fortunately, it's not cold. So I got a cup of ice. We're gonna water this down a little bit. What is going on? Let's see who's in here right now. Holland, what up? What up? What up? Oh, let's turn this chat on so I can see everybody. All messages are visible. There we go. What is going on? Man, I'm excited. I missed last Wednesday. I was sick. I had I don't know if it was a food poisoning or what it was, but my stomach was jacked up. There was stuff coming out of me in different directions. It was just, it was just not a pleasurable experience at all. Ifly, yo, A.W. Emiliano, multi-spinner training and Derek podcast. Couldn't ask for a better day. That's right. Kill it with the multi-spinner. I like that. You know what? I've been going to my gym, and the gym I lift at is now getting into arm wrestling. Like the owner decided to get into it himself. He got a table, a pulley system, a bunch of handles. He's like wanting to know about it. So I took my table and my pulley over there. Anyway, the point is, I've been bringing a lot of my handles and taking them to the gym and leaving them there. We have a little space where we hide all my attachments. And I had a wrist wrench, which I gave him. I don't really use it. And I have a multi-spinner. I have all the handles. But I got to talking about, what the most popular handles are. And I would say the most common handle used is probably a wrist wrench. But realistically, the best one should probably be the multi-spinner. The one that should be most utilized, I think, should probably be the multi-spinner. I think it isolates high and low cupping better. It gets you better used to the straps. I think it's more multi-purpose. I think the multi-spinner is better than the wrist wrench, where you have to hold on as tight as you can with your fingers, which is not always the best thing to do for arm wrestling, in my opinion. Aaron Castillo, hey man, multi-streamer with the multi-spinner. Rack Law, what's up? What's up, guys? Everybody tuning in, please, on your way in, click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. Get some likes going up on this stream. Get that ball rolling. So that way people can help find this and get it a little boosted. For those of you guys that are about to ask, I always get asked, today is Rain Orange Dreamsicle. That's what I poured in my little cup of ice here. Try to get some things rolling. Fuel 619, what's going on? Constipated Devin, what's up? Russell Monroe, like to see the members popping in the chat with the icons next to their name. Carolyn, there she is. What's going on, guys? And my lady. Derek, you're looking yoked and stronger than Levon. Oh, Carolyn, stop gassing me up. I am looking kind of, West Coast Arm Wrestling, what's up, Derek? I hope everyone is doing good. What's going on? A.W. Miliano says, and the best thing is the price. It cost me $3. Hey, can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. White Wolf in the house. There he is. D to the E-Rec. Hey, what's up? J-Web Fitness is going on. Justin, thanks for hanging out. West Coast Arm Wrestling, Derek is looking yoked. Hey, Rocklaw says, last week I asked you which fat grip should I buy. You advise cone grip, just order it. Yes, my favorite is the cone grip, is the cone handle. So I know I was just talking about the multi-spinner versus the wrist wrench because they kind of remind me of each other a little bit. But I like the cone handle personally. That's what I use. That's what when people ask me what the one thing to get, I say get a towel and or martial arts belt and a cone handle, and it'll do you right, I think. White Wolf, welcome to the membership level of boss, sir. You are always a boss. You always be a boss. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the membership. You're the man. You are the man. You're looking great as always, champ. You guys are being too nice today. Shoot, all these compliments. I think the shirt's tight. I think the shirt's just tight. I think that's it. Although I have been lifting hard. Go to the gym right after this. Gym's been going well. Had a little bit of a frustrating day yesterday at the gym. It was bench day, and I didn't put up what I wanted to put up, but things are still going well. Paul Lynn's still yelling at me, telling me to get more intense and go even harder. So we're still at it. Carolyn says West Coast, right? Time to own it. Gaines and Terra phone book in half. GB19 says is even number one clear as of now. Ooh, we're on topic. We're gonna get there in just a little bit. Let me just finish building this up. El Zeus, AWM, Arm Wrestling Mexico. Hello, brother. Publicly, thank you for having to come to our tournament. We love you. Zeus, Hector, what's going on, my buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, those of you guys don't know, I just got back from Mexico. I was there this past weekend. Went down there to Hector's tournament down in Mexicali. It was awesome. Larry Wheels came out. But a bunch of my teammates came out. We had super matches and things like that. They always treat us amazing in Mexico, you guys. If you ever get a chance to go down there, I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's a great time. And the people down there, they love arm wrestling. There's a great community of arm wrestlers down there. Very welcoming. Like, I don't know how many people said, thank you for coming to Mexico. Thank you for helping support Mexican arm wrestling. Those are my guys. I'll be going down there often. You know, that's my spot. So, yes, if you guys get a chance, check that out. And if you guys have not seen the video, maybe if I have a moderator here, you guys can plug the link to Larry's video of the Mexican tournament. It was awesome. Carolyn says, folder frying pan. Weird. I was always a member, says White Wolf. I don't know, man. Maybe it just, I don't know, disconnected or something. I'm not sure. Looking Jack, Big Boo says Canadian Psycho. Thanks, man. How many times am I going to hear that this stream? All right. It's the red color of love. Eric Castillo says, do you know if any of the Aussie or Latvians will swing through your neighborhood while they're stateside this trip? I have not heard anything from them, so not that I know of. I can always reach out to Ray and them and see if they have any plans for that, but I doubt it. It's about a 4.5 hour drive from them to where we're at. But that would be awesome for them to come through for sure. I definitely could use some high level table time. Carolyn says, Derek, that's what's up. Some days better than others. Listen to body, hammer down. That's right. Resnet, what's going on? World's strongest man. What's up? What's going on? White Wolf says, what's all this crazy talk of folks saying Larry is the king of Cali now? Did you abdicate the crown? No, I did not. I did not. I did not arm wrestle in the tournament. I mean, I'm not stopping my training. So for those of you guys that aren't arm wrestlers, so you guys know, when you're prepping for a match, for a tournament or for anything you want to compete in, you take time off and you go compete, and then usually you get kind of beat up at the tournament and you take some time to heal. So for any real event that you're going to take serious, it can take up to, I mean, it could even take longer depending if you actually get injured, but up to 2 weeks of time to compete, right? Week off of no training to heal up, compete, and then usually sometimes you're usually beat up, usually a minimum of a week to heal up. For my super match coming up, I am not going to take 2 weeks off to compete right now, and I'm not going to risk getting injured in my right arm. I have my match coming. So I went down there to support the event because I love all the Mexican tournaments. Those guys are great, and to support Zeus, to support Hector. But I was there for Larry. Larry's sitting next to me. I was giving him all types of insight. Pretty much after every round, Larry come back over to me and we talked some more about strategy and what to do. And he ended up winning the whole thing right and left-handed. We did not compete against each other. I did not compete in the tournament. So people are just giving him props. He beat Tony Tomlinson left-handed twice, and Tony is #1 in California. Tony is the king of California left-handed, and Larry beat him. So I don't know how they want to look at that. If that's officially he takes Tony's spot, or if they need to have a super match. I don't know how they're doing the California rankings, but I could see them making the argument that Larry would be #1, king of Cali left-handed, right? But I don't know if they're going to do that officially because it wasn't a super match. Let's see. West Coast Arm Wrestling says, after seeing Larry and Tony, I think I want a match with Larry. I think a fresh U is still too much for him. Okay. Let's see. Wait, West Coast Arm Wrestling. Who's that? Who's West Coast Arm Wrestling? Who this is? I'm trying to think. It's not Caleb. Caleb is something else, right? That's not Caleb. Is it Caleb? Who's West Coast Arm Wrestling? Carolyn says, see how yoked Derek is on Paul Lynn training program. That's right. World Strongest Man, what's up? Fuel 619 says, match is definitely fun to watch. We have no doubt you're going to win. I would like to see you more in matches. I know. I need to win this. I need to win this. This is the most important thing in the world to me right now. Everything's going into this. This is my chance to redeem myself. This is my chance to put my name on the board. This is my chance to prove that I did deserve at least some of those invites, East versus West. This is a lot to me. This is a very important match to me. So it's definitely my sole focus as of right now. Let's see. Did you notice arm wrestling changing in California since Larry Wheels came in? Says GB19. Yes. Not not officially yet. It's more excited. Everybody's still excited Larry's here, and they're showing up to see Larry and things like that. As he's settling in, building a gym and becoming more settled in California, I expect to see some changes. But it's still kind of new-ish, so not 100% yet. Chris Drummond, who does number 2 work? Who does number 2 work for? World's Strongest Man said, yeah, he's a serious strength coach. I think Derek is grandfather in as King of Cali, says Carolyn. Week 0, Larry Wheels, future number 1 in the world, dude. Larry has a ton of potential. Like I've always been saying, he's a great listener. The crazy thing is when you talk to Larry, undivided attention, eye contact. He's trying to soak up everything you say. He's not just like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll try that. He at least to me, he gives me his undivided attention, and he executed everything I told him to do in that tournament to the T. Like I said, put your knuckles up. Your first motion is going to be driving this way, then you're going to cup and drive this way. And he did everything to the T that I was telling him to do, and it worked out perfectly for him. So I think that's, besides his physical attributes, I think that's one of the biggest things about Larry is that he's down to grow. And he even said when we were talking, one of the biggest things he would think if he could go back in time, and reapproach arm wrestling 3 years in, he even said that he wished he would just stick to one thing, one program, one training style, one coach, one approach, rather than getting tips from a million different people. He thinks that a big key is just finding one, trusting that it's going to work, and going all in with it, and trusting the person that's coaching and training. I don't know if that means me or who that means, but I'm saying getting divided, tips and training philosophies and things like that really kept him a little bit divided and uncertain on what to train and what to pursue. So he kind of wished that he was on just one. So hopefully Larry gets everything dialed in. I get to become hopefully his main coach. We get dialed in on the same path, and we go all in together, and I get him to the place he can get. Phil19 says, I would love to see Larry in a Supermax format. Yeah, he's ready. I've been saying this for a while. Left-handed at 242s, he is top 5. Right-handed, he is for sure top 10 and maybe top 5. So he's definitely on the level for sure. So let's see what he wants to do with it. That's just right now. White Wolf says, I know, Carolyn, some other channel saying Larry now champ, Derek crush him, right? I'm just not trying to be competitive with Larry. I mean, I want to help him. I want to help him move forward. If and when, he wants a match and that's something he really wants to pursue, then we'll set it up and we'll rock it. But that's, I don't know. I'm focused on my match at East vs. West with Mehdi Abdelvad. Let's see. World's Strongest Man says, oh, you guys kind of taking off me. I got into arm wrestling as something to watch in football off season mostly. I understand that. West Coast arm wrestling, Israel. Oh, Israel. My boy Israel. Okay. I didn't know. I was like, West Coast arm wrestling. Oh, all right. It's Israel. Yeah, dude, you need to pull them. You need to pull with Larry for sure. For those of you guys that don't know, Israel is one of the top NorCal guys. Inarguably, let's see. There's like Tom Nelson. There's Israel. There's having a brain fart. Not Dimitri. Is it Dimitri? There's some strong dudes up north, but Israel is definitely one of the strongest guys in Northern California. For those of you guys that don't know, like California is really big. It's basically divided NorCal and SoCal. I mean, we all love each other and stuff like that, but the state's so big, they're so far away. It's kind of two different collections of arm wrestlers. Let's see, Michael Workspace, what's going on? How are your preparations for the upcoming match? Any new PRs? I'm doing one tonight. I'm going to do everything hammer curling and posting tonight. So hopefully, I'm feeling good. We're gonna hit a new PR on hammer curls tonight, and everything's moving forward. I'm stronger and stronger and stronger each day. Hermes number 2 says Michael Workspace. Okay, damn straight, bro. Todd Claus. Elijah says, "What's up, Derek? What's up, Todd? What's up, Elijah? How you guys doing?" Aaron Castillo says, I would think it would only count as a super match format. It could be King of Cali. Each poller wasn't exactly equal when they pulled tournaments, so it isn't super accurate data. Yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to do that. You got this, bruh. Maddie, let's see a 365 incline barbell press. That dude looks like a tank. Yeah. World's Strongest Man, but the poor lift form, bro. Neanderthal. Larry Wheels seems like a nice guy. I hope I meet him someday. Says Wing Zero. Yeah, super nice. Super nice. Just always busy. Everybody's always trying to get a hold of him. Like if you guys haven't met Devin, it's kind of the same thing in like a big, when there's a lot of people around, everybody's trying to get his attention. So it's hard for him to like give anybody a lot of attention, when they're being spread thin. Let's see. 60 minutes on treadmill. It auto shuts off. Damn ethics committee. I'm not even wearing Crocs. Says Carolyn. I was thinking of making the title of this video ethics committee. Fuel 619 says Larry is definitely all about growth. Let's see. West Coast Arm Wrestling. You and Larry trade together would be ridiculous. That would be awesome for both your trajectories. Yeah, and Mega Mike too, right? Mike's on my team as well. So if we can get a consistent, the three of us, and Leroy Walker's on my team now, if we get all four of us consistently trained, I have very optimistic about the future. Gunnar Costin says, you going to Arizona State? I'm sorry you answered this already. I just popped in. No, I won't be. Sadly, I work 3 days a week. I work at a club, and I don't have any paid time off or anything like that. That's not how my job is. I need to go there. I need to work. I need to, if they have cash tips, I need to be able to get that. So I called off for the Mexican tournament. I can't call off again this coming weekend. Next month, I have to call off 2 weekends in a row. Shaw Classic and and my match in Turkey. I can't continue to call off work because they'll fire me. So until I make enough money and get enough members, subscribers, and views on YouTube to pay my bills, sadly, I must maintain my job. So no, I won't be able to make it out to Arizona, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Derek, what's COC? Can Larry close? I don't know. I think someone else might be able to answer that. I think he did it on his channel out in Dubai. I think he did some grip stuff. I don't know what COC he closed. Fuel 619. Who is Mehdi, by the way? What can you tell us about him? I heard of him, but not much. He's the number one guy from Iran. I don't know how old he is. Mid 40s, 50. Honestly, somewhere in there, a little older than me. Been arm wrestling for a long time. He's about the size of Levon, like 6'3", 400-ish. He has to be somewhere in there. Big, stocky guy. And he hasn't had any super high-level matches in about like 5-6 years. But before that, he was competing with Krasimir, competing with Dmitry Trubin. He went to Zloty and did well, things like that. And big, strong guy, kind of hulking, and goes really hard sideways, and kind of dad moves. He's just a big hulking figure. Yeah, so that's the guy I have to arm wrestle. $5 super chat from Carolyn says, can we all open an invitation of the ethics committee to discuss their terms? Carolyn, oh, you're already on there for $5 from last time. Carolyn, thank you so much. Auntie Carolyn is on the board to hang out with Chave. Thank you. Max Payne, I see another. I just saw your super chat in the chat, man. If it's not $5 or above, it doesn't notify me. It doesn't give me the update. It just puts it in the chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the 99-cent super chat. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Bionic Dan Plexman. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. World Strongest Man, greetings. Week 0, my province, Ontario, is larger landmass than California. Okay. Trying to get competitive. Oh, here he is. Robert Kelly with the $5.01. All right, Robert. We're playing the game. We're playing the game today, huh? It's Robert's here, guys. Game on. Sorry, get my chalk. All right. R. Kelly with the $5.01. Thank you, R. Kelly. Here we go. Robert, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing good. Let's see. Levon is number 2 because Jerry is number 1. Okay, let's try to catch up in the chat. We'll hop on to the main topic. We're 74 people, 34 likes. Guys, if we get a little like spike, that's a weird ratio. 74 people, 34 likes. If we get a like spike, get around 50 likes, I would appreciate that. Hammer curl from the floor. I did your form. Great style and harder to do, says Carolyn. Oh, yeah, my Smith curls. I don't have a better name for them. I named them Smith curls. I'm sorry. It seems like self-centered, but I didn't know. Like, I'm not creative. Let's see. I met Devin briefly in Toronto. All right. White Wolf. I know, bro. What COC, Larry? Cameron McNeely, did you have that hammer last stream? Oh, that one? Yeah. I got that from San Diego. It's been there for a while. It should have been there last stream. White Wolf, it's the $5.02. You guys are going to do this thing where you make me keep erasing. Okay. WW with the 502. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. They're fighting for the top donator spot. Thank you, guys. Oh, okay. How am I supposed to? Ugh. R. Kelly. Okay. 503. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. You guys are crazy. White Wolf with the emojis and Robert Kelly saying "oh woo." Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Smith's girls sound cool. Thank you, Robert Kelly. I'm excited for Arizona State. I get to do so much stuff. Busy man, Robert. Diego Paz says, "Are you looking to reschedule Larry on the Pulse?" Yes, I still want to get Larry on the Pulse for sure. I mean, honestly, like I've been loving the guests we've been having. Super happy that we had Chris Drummond on there. Chris, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Amazing. I would like to make Chris a regular on there every few weeks or every month or something. Have Chris on there. I also really liked having Paul Lynn on there. I think they fall in line with what we're trying to do on that show really well. I think it's in their wheelhouse. So those are two guys I would like to have repeat, Paul Lynn and Chris Drummond for sure. I mean, we're trying to still branch out and get more and more guests. It's kind of like I hop on Facebook Messenger and see what names I see, and I'm like, hey, you want to get on the podcast? So I should probably schedule that out a little bit more. Bridget Sexiness, there's my lady, sharing Blake Perry's YouTube channel. Thank you. Is Blake in here? Did I not see him? Oh my God, Blake! I didn't even see your chat. What's up, buddy? I'm jealous you get to go to the Shaw Classic, dude. I'm super excited about it. I'm very excited about it. I missed some chats, you guys. The super chats kind of messed everything up. Okay, sorry, jump forward. How much did I miss? Okay, there it is. Everybody's talking about Medi. Drew 24. What's going on, Drew? X Monster. Hey, Derek. Cheers, buddy. Good luck on your upcoming match, brother. Thank you so much. Smith curls sound cool. Yeah. Okay, guys. I read that. And super chat. Okay. Hold on. So many things are happening so fast. All right. I can't click on it. Max Payne with the $10 super chat. Thank you, Max. You're awesome. Oh, damn it. I didn't get to put you on the thing because White Wolf already. Max, thank you, sir. There was no message attached to that super chat, but thank you so much for the $10 super chat, man. It supports everything I'm doing here. And like I said, the goal one day is to quit my job and just do YouTube and arm wrestling stuff and just train arm wrestlers and whatnot. So you guys, all these contributions really help go towards my final goal, being able to give myself fully to the sport and to all you guys. That's what I want to do. That's what's going to make my life happy, man. But obviously, I got to make money and make sure the daughter's taken care of. Todd Colazo with the $5.04 super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, man. Todd, I'll see you on Sunday. I hope practice went well on this past Sunday. I was obviously in Mexico, but I heard it went pretty well at the park. So, but I'll see you Sunday with Elijah, man. Thank you for the $5.04 super chat. Carolyn, with gifting 5 arm wrestling memberships. Thank you, Carolyn. Always supporting the channel. Thank you for putting on memberships. You guys make sure you enable gifted memberships in the chat so you guys can receive the gifted memberships that Carolyn is putting out there. Carolyn, thank you. You guys are getting crazy in here. Okay, so White Wolf gave a $20 super chat. This will only end up badly for both of us and good for Derek. Thank you, White Wolf. I appreciate that. I put it on the board, but as soon as I saw that, R. Kelly came back in with $20.01, says, woo, at Arizona State this weekend. So it's happening faster than I can update the board, you guys. So R. Kelly at the 2001. Thank you, sirs. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let me get back to the chat. 2002. 2002. From Bit. None of them get it. Hey, Bit, that's it. Put you on there quick before they. Bit 2002. Bit, thank you. You can hang out chain for a second. Right. Thank you, man. Thank you guys. This is that bidding war that Robert Kelly always does in my chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you guys. I am undeserving. I can't. It's hard to stay to the chat. This keeps happening. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat. Let me get back to the super chat. I'm gonna act like I don't see that. For a second. Aaron, your gear would just be the icing on the cake. I have wireless shoulder mount for the matches. Oh, because Aaron Castillo is cameraman. I don't know if he still is or he was. But I know he told me he's a cameraman for a long time. So NatFit LLC, Jamie Sheldon in the house. What's going on, my man? Jamie Sheldon is the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, brother? Aaron Castillo, nice. Look forward to watching the stream back after I get off work that day. Rocket. You guys. Okay. Hey, Derek, thoughts on the Devin versus Dave match from Hercules Stylistic? I think that match, I called that. Devin was looking too good before that. I didn't know if Dave would be able to have the answers for him. I lost. Once I saw Dave couldn't pin Devin in the first move, and then once Devin stopped him in the hook, I lost all interest in the match. Not going to lie to you. Devin just started doing his thing, ran his mouth. I knew Dave had no more options. This is like round 1 or 2. And I was like, all right. I mean, it wasn't going anywhere after that. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Like, I had Devin as the 6-0 favorite, ended up being the 6-0. I don't know what it means in terms of the big picture, like in terms of rankings and things like that. Yeah. I mean, after the Rivaz match with Dave, I love Dave Chafee. Dave Chafee is amazing. We named our plant similar to Dave Chafee, Shave Davey. I'm a big Dave fan. I just, after seeing how it went with Rivaz and I know how strong Devin is right now and what he's been training for, what pressures he's been practicing, I kind of saw that happening. And yeah, I mean, I didn't like to see it happen the way it went down. I'd like to see a closer war and a battle between those two. It just, I saw that coming. How'd you meet Chris? Says Gunnar Carlson. Chris. How did I meet Chris? Chris who? Which Chris? Wait, am I missing it? Chris. Gunnar, remind me which Chris you're talking about. How did I meet Chris? I don't know which Chris you're talking about. Russell Monroe, is $15 a good price for a signed Todzilla shirt? Yes. Okay. Catching up. All right, Robert, you get me with the $20.03. Okay, I'll update it, Robert. I just want to leave. I want to give Bit. That's his first time ever super chatting. I want to give him a minute with Chafe. R. Kelly with the 2003. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bridget says, head to NatFit, get some supplements. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing the code. That is my beautiful lady sharing the code for NatFit Nation. You guys use, I believe the discount code AWDerek still works on there. Save yourself a little bit of money. I take NatFit products. I don't know. I can show you on top of my fridge over there. It's nothing but NatFit products. I take it every single day. So I've always taken it. So if you want to be good looking like me, no, I mean, it's my thing. So NatFit has always been there for me. Jamie Sheldon's always been there for me. I will be loyal to Jamie Sheldon as long as he's alive. So that's my boy. Let's see. Dang, I was late. The Bears says David Hudson, world's strongest man. Let's go with the emoji. Max Payne, you can do it. Carolyn, wanted to get a membership. Got it. Derek, yoked emojis. Practice is good. You missed it, says Devin Dodd. Practice. You didn't go to practice. Thank you, Carolyn. Richard Jennings, good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Richard, what's going on? Nacho! What's going on? Derek, are you right now stronger when you versus Austin Jaggers? Yes. Let's see. You guys talking to each other. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, everyone, since Richard Jennings. We're at 48 likes, 100 people in the chat. You guys, we hit the 100 people. All right. We said 2 more super chats come in. West Coast Armor with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Israel. Appreciate that. It says, Cloud is able to catch it live. Rooting for you all the way, big dog. You're already such a huge inspiration to so many of us. Hashtag Derek for the W. Thank you, Israel. It means a lot, man. Definitely coming from a local California brother. I appreciate that, man. It was awesome being able to pull for you. Pull with you. You're super strong, man, and you have a crazy future. I know you've been around the sport. I know you're a student of the game, man. So I'm looking for big things from you 100%. Please make it down here every so often. Even if you just come to a practice, man, I'll send you a practice match. You can practice me, Megan Mike. I can get guys come into the practice for a match if you want, just a lighthearted match. Either way, I'd love to have you down here, man. And Carolyn with the $20.04 super chat with no message attached. Just being Auntie Carolyn. Aunt Carolyn with 2004. Thank you. That's Carolyn. All right. Don't forget to give thumbs up, everyone. Not you, LMAO. Bit says big ups, big Derek, big fan. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. I can't even get to the main topic. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna go super. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go turbo mode. I'm gonna catch up in the chat, and then we're getting on the topic. Derek, what are your PRs or your main exercises? Oh my God, a big question suddenly. There's a lot of main exercises, man. Okay. Bench press, 405 for 3. Overhead press, two. What was that? 245 for 6 or 7. Brachialis, like hammer curling. Oh, what did I do? Those were PRs last week. So it was like when it was 105 for 7. Palm up curling was 110 for 7, I believe. I think that's it. Those are the main ones I'm doing right now. And then there's a ton of hand and wrist stuff. Yeah. Sorry. That would take me a long time to answer that question, like really specifically. Elijah is freaking cracking up, says Todd. White Wolf, Robert, save your money this weekend, buddy. LMAO, Wing Zero, you should have invested $100 early in Bitcoin 2010 and sold it down to 17 for millions of real US dollars. I think we all wish we would have done that. Robert Kelly, why didn't you bid to win a King Table t-shirt I just signed? Ooh. Jeremy Lutt says, hello, Derek. What's up, Jeremy? He invented the Smith curl, which he can do all the weight with. Nacho, let's go, Robert. I didn't see the bid. Everyone check the pulse on Monday with Chance. Awesome training tips. Yes, Chance is on there this last Monday. Robert Kelly says, I want to win it to give it away. World's Strongest Man needs stem cells. Atlantis says, true, someone buy the man some stem cells. Carolyn, you guys talk to each other. GB19, usual suspects in the chat says, Troy Bounce Fit. What's going on, Troy? Thanks for hanging out. Robert Kelly says, I got to bounce. See y'all. Robert, thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for always supporting my channel, man. You're awesome. Let's see. Chaves Dafy, says Carolyn. Bridget, the AW Pulse is back for Monday featuring Chance Shaw and Ryan Turner. Bridget sharing the important links. Thank you, my lady. Let's see. Gunnar Costa says, oh, Drummond, Chris Drummond. Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, Chris. Sorry. Chris has been on Reddit a lot. So I'm the admin on the subreddit for Reddit subreddit arm wrestling. And Chris has always been on there. That's where I kind of first came across him. He posts a lot on there, helps a lot of arm wrestlers. And then I got to know who he was, this and that. We chatted a little bit, and then had him on the channel. Super good dude. Carolyn, $5 super chat says, Derek, do you have a sidekick to commentate a Shaw Classic? I read that as, Derek, do you have a side chick? And I was like, no. Derek, do you have a sidekick to commentate a Shaw Classic yet? From what it seems like, from what I'm being told, it'll be the same commentator. There's like a color commentator guy who's doing like the whole Shaw Classic. And he's, but I'm gonna be the professional arm wrestler guy, giving him the specific arm wrestling tips. You know what I mean? Like making them understand the arm wrestling aspects of things. So he'll be like, "Whoa, and a big head! What's going on there, Derek?" And I'll be like, "Well, what's going on there was he blasted into a hook, utilizing his bottom two fingers, side pressure, which is a mixture of internal rotation and adduction of the elbow. You know, all that type of stuff." That's from what I'm hearing. Blake Perry says, in your honest opinion, do you think Devin is stronger than Dave or is more technical on table IQ? I believe he's stronger in certain areas and has more technical and table IQ. Overall, I mean, who can move more pounds of weight throughout their whole body? Dave's probably stronger, but it has to be very specific areas, and Devin was stronger in things like pronation and rising and things like that. So that's what got him the win. Let's see. Short-lived, but I bet it felt good. Hercules says, thanks a lot, buddy. I don't care about the rankings. I love them both. I just want to see what you saw after having felt them both. Okay. Derek, I met Texas Prime last week and good dude. Yeah, good. I heard you met Mike. Yeah, that's my boy. RB says, who would win, Bacho or Ingen? Ooh. Man, Bacho looks crazy. Big Ingen fan. I believe Ingen is one of, if not the best lightweight of all time. Like I think right now, Bacho would happen. Right now. Arms for Entertainment. What's going on? Oh, Tim Talmadge, but message retracted. Tim, if you're still in here, what's up, brother? Let's see. You guys, if you are anywhere near Arizona, like this should go without saying, you should be checking out the tournament. I believe it's this coming weekend, right? The Latvians are there. Like everybody's going to be there. Aussie arm wrestlers are flying in. It's a crazy tournament. Everybody should be going to that. 100%. If you're anywhere in Arizona, Southern California, New Mexico, Nevada, any of the surrounding states, you guys should be heading down there to Arizona to go to this event. 100%. How do you see Max versus Sergey going? I need to see more out of Matt. I mean, I know he hasn't been having a good run. I have faith that he will get back on top and to his best level. I just, as of right now, I don't know how you can predict Matt to be beating a lot of people right now, but I hope he does. I haven't got to drink my energy drink yet. It's still full. Sorry. Okay. Damn it, you guys are going so fast today. I'm so sorry. I want to. I don't like leaving you guys hanging, but I also know some people are in here for the main topic. Um, Sarah Latona, what's going on? Hey, did I come to Arizona State this weekend? I'm not. I cannot get off work again. Um, damn, where'd you get that sweet wolf emoji? It's awesome. DF made it. Devin's Forum made it for the channel and for White Wolf specifically. Karen Looms on the bidding scene. Let's see. Derek made it. It's the best. G-Bro is my subscription for Derek, Coach of Gains. Carolyn, I need to get you your own emoji. I've told you this. We need to have some ideas. Like, Devin's Forum makes my emojis for me and sends them to me, put them on the channel. I need something. I need a Carolyn. I need a Carolyn emoji. I need you to figure out what that is. What represents you, Carolyn? I will give you your own emoji on this channel 100%. Let's see. White Wolf says, Derek, can you do a lightning imitation better than Uncle John? Sarah Lightning Latona is in the house. A lightning imitation? Like literal lightning? Or like a Sarah Latona impression? But I don't have a Sarah Latona impression. Sarah's always super nice and sweet. I don't know. No, I don't think I can, man. Nothing's coming to mind. I don't know how it would. I don't know. Devin Dodd says, how's your palm up better than your hammer? Because I've been training it longer. Archdog, what's going on? Levi Prince says, hey, what's up? Archdog says, sorry I'm late. I'm high. Or I was high. I can't read your name because I don't speak that language. Says, do you do Devin style of riser pronation training? Somewhat, but not at the level Devin does. Not that hardcore. I also don't arm wrestle like Devin. So there's that. Lightning sound effects are hard. Oh, like a lightning sound effect? Oh. Like that? Like is that what you're talking about? I wish I had like a sign, you can wave it and make that noise. I like a metal sign, if you like bend it, it makes the noise. But no, that's my best lightning impression. I got a new YouTube, just so you know, says Levi Prince. Levi Prince, we will share the link to your YouTube right now in the chat. Moderators, please share Levi Prince's new YouTube link. Thank you. Wing Zero, when I found out about Bitcoin, you can still talk about Bitcoin. DF, what up? Says, what up, Giga D? Let's see. G19, so decide who's going to be on your side during your next match. Paul Lynn will be on the stage, and my lady Bridget will be on the stage, assuming she goes up with me and doesn't break up with me before we go to Turkey. Let's see. DF is here. I'm out. You have the show from here, DF. Says Bridget. Derek with the best dodgeball commentary of anyone in the entire sport. Hey. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Bridget, what did you do? Oh no, she's been sharing a lot of links and moderating the chat. So she's saying that now that you're here, she can leave. Let's see, King of Florida in the house. What's going on? And Chance, what up? Okay. All right. I'm almost everybody's talking to Chance. Great. This is a chance for me to catch up. Thanks for sharing. Derek, too popular now. No, I'm never too popular. I just want to stay caught up with you guys. Breaking 100 viewers almost. I was at 100. Quick jump on your alternate accounts. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Everyone to help the channel grow. Says Richard Jennings. It's true. We are at 60 likes. Pretty much 100 people. If we get some more likes, I'd appreciate that. I haven't really been able to talk about arm wrestling. Thumbs up for Derek, please. Everyone says Israel. Thank you. Big Mark. Hey, my boy, Big Mark. What's going on, buddy? There he is. I was just talking about you yesterday, man. Hey, Derek, how many years into arm wrestling it take for you to really become a legitimate pro-level puller? I'm 2 years in and still feel like a newbie. Everybody runs their own race, man. So how long it took me is no indicator on how long it can take you or anybody else. When I got into the sport, there was no YouTube channels. I didn't have a team. I didn't know. I'd never been in a gym. Didn't really know how to lift weights for arm wrestling or anything like that. So I spent 4 years bumbling around, just going to practice when I could, once every month or two, and using rubber bands in my house and trying to watch videos of John Brzezinski arm wrestling. Right. So it's different. You can be much more efficient. You're younger. You have way more access to information and to pullers than I did, and it's way more out there. So it took me, oh man, I don't know. I started pulling pro classes. Probably like 3 years after I started pulling pro. Not wasn't winning and doing anything great in it. So I'm not sure, man. I don't have a strict answer for you on that. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was real messy, and it was a long time ago. But you are different. You are amazing already, and I think you can. The sky's the limit for you, brother. Brandon Natali says Hermes number 2, but Levon, that should be your ranking. But Kadecha might take Hermes, so it's kind of hard to judge. Hey, Brandon, thank you. No one shares that opinion with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody gives me shit about that when I say I think Kadecha could potentially beat Hermes again. Everybody goes, no, there was a practice and Hermes was beating Kadecha, and there's just no way. I'm telling you, stylistically, Alex Kadecha is a nightmare for Hermes, an absolute nightmare. I don't know. I'm not saying guaranteed beats him, but I will be one of the very few channels to say that to give Kadecha the advantage if they schedule another match. I will be in the minority on that, but I still think he can do it. Um, Sarah says, that's perfect, Derek. Every time I go on Aussie Uncle John's show, John does a lightning sound. Too funny. Bridget, hammer down homegirl, ting side, classy lady. Archdog says, Carolyn, the top super chat. Yes, Carolyn is winning. Sorry, I wrote it kind of small. I was rushing. Jojo, Derek, simply the best. I'm man crushing, says Jojo. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. All the love. I'll drink to that. I need to drink my energy drink. West Coast Arm Wrestling says, Big Mark, there's a lot of factors because it's sport is really a marathon, not a sprint. Genetics are a good understanding of the sport, and mechanics can get you far quicker. There's always more to learn. I agree. JG1, 5 years, it seems. Hey. But that was when I started pulling pro, but I think he meant like when I was really competitive pro. So I don't know when that happened. Carolyn says, I'm 90 minutes on treadmill. Derek, please stream on internet. Gives infinite power to all who witness. Joe Nelson, yo, everybody, what's going on? Levi Prince, Big Mark, you are mid-level pro, 100%. Carolyn says, Derek, the yoke look is going to get your man jealous. I'm going to think Brian at Shaw Class. I know, I guess Shaw would be bigger than Brian. That's not possible. But still, it'd be cool. Hermes, Dust, Alex now says Lagias. Here we go. What about Vitali versus Hermes then? Vitali arm wrestle is different than Alex Kadecha. We can't judge. This is a big style discussion. Big style discussion. It's not about general strength levels. As long as the general strength level is somewhere similar, then the styles start becoming a big deal, right? So yeah, I think Vitali and Hermes could be interesting. I'll give Hermes in my mind right now. I'll give Hermes the edge, but Vitali is always a very strange person to match up with his length and the way he uses it. Where's Alex K lately? I think he's just training in the background, man. Let's see, Joe Nelson. Maybe Alex been getting super strong in his absence. We just don't know. I agree. His body size and style pose a big problem for Hermes. Art's not pushing tonight. Just casual for vacuum. There you go. DF sharing Levi Prince's channel. Johnny Dang headed to the gym now. There's my boy. Let's see. Everybody's saying what's up. Hermes gaining 25 pounds since he pulled Kadecha though. Wax on, wax off. Thoughts on Ryan SB being a giant crybaby? But I haven't seen Ryan's public thoughts after the match yet. I know Devin released. I think he released another video talking about the ethics committee. Right? I haven't watched it yet. Has Ryan said anything publicly? You guys fill me in. I don't know. I just know he lost the event. I haven't heard if he's made any statements on it. And if so, what did he say? I missed it. I'm heading to work weight room. Let's see. Andy Beckett. Hey, Derek, what's going on, Andy? I want to see Brian Shaw dominate arm wrestling and Eddie Hall dominate sumo wrestling. Hey, my member thingy is red now, says Johnny. Attaboy. Okay, Levi Prince says, my first 3 years in arm wrestling, I was dumb and brute forced everything. The last years, I've finally been a lot smarter all around. Hey, learning and adjusting. Let's see. Fuel. I don't think that Kadecha is a problem for Hermes right now. You need to remember that Hermes is on another level now. So, in my opinion, he is the problem for Kadecha. Also, Hermes did beat Kadecha many times easily. You're talking about the practice. I just in a real match with Kardeccia's style, it's horrible. It's horrible for Hermes. It's a horrible style. Hermes would have to be so like we'll say when they had their match, we'll say they were evenly strength, right ish, and Alex's style is that much of a problem. Hermes couldn't get around it, and it put Alex at like a pretty dominant victory over Hermes. Hermes would have to be so much stronger than Alex to overcome that style disadvantage to make it happen. I don't know if he is. I don't know. I know a lot of people would say that he is. It's a big stylistic disadvantage for Hermes. Ryan's been super tight-lipped about it on his podcast, but Jeff Frank went off. Okay. Derek, get the free steam engine, the halls of torment. Trust me. All right, DF. Let's see. Right down now. G19 says, is Ryan the Canadian top 5? Always wondered what are the Canadians' national rankings. Left-handed Ryan was considered number 1 for a long time. I don't know where he's at right now. Is he considered number 2 lefty-handed after Devin? He's definitely up. He's like top 3 for sure. What's up, Derek? You get a chance to play video games? Nah, I haven't been gaming very much lately. Brandon Tully says, Kardeccia is getting bigger and better as well. I still believe Hermes is number 2, but no one, maybe Levon, just blows through Alex. Also, last time they met, Kardeccia crushed Hermes. The White Wolf says the biatch that was on with Ryan Espy that was drinking high alcohol content wine than Ryan the other day. Oh, Al Smith, have you recapped Larry versus Tony Thompson yet? Yes, somewhat. We talked about it. Steve Daney, what's going on, Steve? Ryan hasn't made a comment publicly to my knowledge, but it is a bit odd that he's the president of the ethics committee and they just happened to come down on Devin after he got embarrassed. Oh, I didn't know he's the president of the ethics committee. I didn't know that. Wax on Wax Off says there's like 4 lines out in the ethics conduct after the literally all about Devin without mentioning his name. So funny. Ryan XP crybaby. Oh, that's what it is. So they're saying because Ryan's the head of the ethics committee, they add a bunch of stuff, and so Ryan's the one overseeing that, and it's because of Devin. So they're calling Ryan the crybaby. I see what they're saying. Joe Nelson said Ryan is definitely top 3. He lost a pork chop and foul last time they pulled. MC says, imagine a world where you whip somebody so badly they file a bully ethics complaint. That's the biggest compliment. Trey says, good thing that means you're grinding in the gym. Thanks for sharing YouTube. No problem, Levi. Joe Nelson, Ryan is the president of the Canadian Arm Wrestling Federation. Steve Daney says, sub Derek. I'm from SoCal too, near Long Beach. Hey, Steve, come on, that's my practice, man. Come hang out. All right, I caught up on the chat. I did it. Y'all slow, man. Y'all slow. Got it. Okay. So, on topic, who's number 2? It only took me 47 minutes to catch up with the chat. The question is the obvious candidates are Hermes. Hermes. Then you got to wonder about Jerry. Then you got to throw in like the list gets weird, right? Because I think each one of those guys have someone that is their kryptonite, right? I believe that Hermes has an Alex Kardeccia. Hermes has potentially a Jerry Caderet problem. Jerry, I think, has a Devin problem. I do think if they pull again, Devin beats Jerry. It's the stylistic matchups. Levon is so much stronger than everybody that even the stylistic matchups wouldn't affect him because he was so further past them, right? It gets weird when choosing the number 2 guy because they can all lose. I mean, even Levon, potentially can lose. We saw what happened with Hermes, but the other guys, I think, like do lose to certain people. I don't think anybody from 2 through 10 is kind of unbeatable. Now, the person that I think has the least amount of stylistic problems, I think that's the thing that we need to look at. Whose style and who's dominant enough where they would have the least amount. There's no one guy that's kind of their kryptonite. Who pulls really well-rounded and is great raising in strength. Morsov. I'm not saying he is right now. I'm not saying he's ready to be Hermes right now. But I'm saying his style doesn't have a huge gap, and there's not one person that just has his number stylistically. Someone said Devin. Okay. There's not someone that has like perfectly Devin's number. If he's behind enough in strength, then it can be a factor. Gennady obviously did really well with him. But at the same time, I think Gennady I think Gennady and Devin are similar in that they both have great approach to arm wrestling, great technique. I don't know if their strength is high enough. I think Morozov's really interesting to me now that I think about that. I think he's really interesting to me. Yeah, I'd be interested. I mean, I really wanted to see Morozov and Levon. I mean, I know Levon was a big favorite, but I really want to see that. I put Morozov pretty far up there. Pretty far up there. I'm also really interested in Rivas. I'm also really interested in Zaur. Where Zaur is the biggest question mark of everybody is probably Zaur, right? Like, where is he? What level is he at? Like, how strong is he? We've seen him go at AMC against those guys, win and lose, but he's obviously at the level of Vitali and Dimitri and them. But where is he with everybody else? That's the big question mark. And Dennis, I don't think Dennis is right there yet, but how long? So many weird things going on in 2 through 10. There's so many weird things going on and so many arguments. There's so many arguments. I see Morozov. I think Morozov is setting himself aside a little bit. I think with his age, with how fast he's getting stronger, with his style, I believe he's going up, and I don't see him coming down anytime soon. I don't know. I have high hopes for Morozov. I think he's doing really well. So yeah, my vote. Screw it. I think Morozov is going to be number 2. But what about when he lost to Genny Prunick? I don't know. He got hurt. Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But after that, he's a beast. I would really want to see Zaur get in there too. I don't know how well he does to everybody else. Maybe he dusts everyone. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think Morozov's going to take many losses. I think he's going to keep moving forward, and I think he's going to keep crushing. So I'm going to put faith into Morozov. I think Morozov will come out of this race, this 2 through 10 race. I think Morozov's going to come out on top. I think fast forward 2 years from now, Morozov is undoubtedly number 2, pressing for number 1, if not number 1. Yep, that's what I say. Unless something crazy happens. Someone write that down. Someone screenshot that. This is 7/12/2023 at 5:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Derek Smith said, in 2 years, Morozov will be undoubtedly number 2, if not number 1. On the right arm. There we go. Let's see. Let Brian know I'm not sure if I'll be the shot class again. Says Devin. Steve Danny, I wish I could arm wrestle. Unfortunately, I have no fluid in my lower disc. My back is constantly screwed. Come try it out, man. Maybe we can go lightly and we'll see what bothers it, if it bothers it. Ryan is the president of Canadian Arm Wrestling Federation and EAC Ethics Advisory Committee on the EAC. Is such a farce and has a stink of run over skunked. Levi Prince says, Derek, how long until you become top 10 in the world if you had to guess? If I had to guess at my current strength level and how fast I'm gaining, remaining uninjured, I got to get on that top 15 list again. After beating Tim, I got as high as 12th, and then I got pushed off. It's only top 15. The names I was around was like Morozov and other ones at the time. So I still have to get on that top 15 list, right? So I still got to get 10 through 15. Those are the guys I still got to aim for. To be on that level, I have a general idea of the strength level. I think I can do it. I think I can do 10 through 15 if everything goes well. No injuries. I continue to train after my match, regardless of what happens. I stay consistent with it. I'm in the weight room nonstop, nothing but grinding and pushing and heavy table time. I think I can be top 15 in a year. I think if nothing stopped me and I kept going, if I don't stop myself, and no injuries or nothing like that. I think I could be top 15 in a year. And then we start making small gains or small adjustments to try to move up into the top 10. That's what I think, but who knows? Would you think he has the edge stylistically between? Oh, who do you think has the edge stylistically between Devin and Hermes? Stylistically, Devin does. Hermes, but there might be a big enough strength gap where it won't matter. Devin, you have a super match at the Shaw Classic? No, Carolyn, he's joking with you. Morozov says Fuel 19. Johnny Dang's talking to Steve. Captain is funny. How we all doing? Just Andy Beckett. Good. I still think Devin would beat Hermes. Probably not the popular take, but it is what it is. Says wax on, wax off. Stylistically, I think he poses a problem. Will he have the strength to handle Hermes going sideways really hard onto his hand? I don't know. Everybody's saying Derek Smith, what's going on? Steve Danny, sucks. I like to go work Sundays in Buena Park, which is so close. Kennedy has no wrist, says David. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a wrist, but make sure you mention compared to those top 5 guys, he doesn't have a wrist. Okay. You can make an argument for that. But his wrist is still iron. If you came to the United States, ain't nobody taking that wrist besides Michael Todd, probably. Devin couldn't stop Levon at center, says Brandon. Hermes did. Both have great endurance. Hermes just has much better showing against the number 1 guy. I agree. Let's see. Logia, find a good top roller who doesn't get hooked, and Artem will look bad. Find one. I mean, I think Artem's kryptonite, if he had one right now with his current style, would be probably Vitaly. I would think would be the person that has the best style against him. I'll say Vitaly, but I still Morozov looks amazing. Let's see. Vitaly Morozov seems so powerful, and he's the guy that looks the most like an athlete. Damn, you guys really took off here on me. Everyone forgets Little Prudnik beat Morozov easily. Yes, I do believe it's a different Morozov now, though. But yeah, I think Morozov beats Prudnik now. I would put money on that Morozov beats Prudnik. But he did. He destroyed Morozov. That's true. Andy Carolyn says Andy, like Derek's build right now, not shredded but super strong. And Brian Shaw. What? I'm not shredded, Carolyn. Sour should get a super match offer right now. I agree. Levi Prince says I feel you'll be a huge threat to top 10 in a few years. Thank you, Levi. Jerry beats one guy in 2 to 3 years. It's Hermes, Devin, or Morozov, but I think Hermes beats them all. And hey, that's a total valid argument, man. That's what I'm saying. It's such a mix up in that 2nd through 10th. There's arguments being made always. DF says, yeah, I wish the bicep held up versus Levon. Leaves questions. About Devin versus Levon. Zauer seems to have the smallest of the smallest gas tanks. Says wax on, wax off. Okay. David says Devin ripped his bicep. All rounds after 1 are irrelevant. Devin is a different animal now. Anyway, back then he was still limited. Levon knows it's Devin, says Michael Morris. Until Brian Shaw gets into the sport. Brian gets into this and dedicates himself 100%. A few years. It'll take a few years, but he's going to reach a very high level. Luke Polch said, what's the good word? I don't know. There's a lot of good words. Luke, what's good word with you, man? What have you been up to? How are you healing? How are you healing, brother? Let's see. Luke, are you going to be at East vs. West 9 as well? That's the one I'm competing at. Luke, I need you. Let's see. I'll start taking breaks. JG1, did you see Morozov and Voda training yesterday? Voda at 245, curling 280 a few times like Morozov. Devin Voda looking strong on the table versus Morozov. Hopefully he'll pull Devin 115 in 2024. Yeah, but also those curls, Voda was definitely throwing more into it and getting a little more cheaty than Morozov. So there's that to be said too. Also, I think that gym they were in wasn't the was that yesterday? I saw the other training video. Maybe I'm thinking of a different training video. The one I saw, I think that was in Dubai after Morozov's match, left-handed. So there's that to take into consideration as well. Let's see. Have you enjoyed your tortilla chips yesterday? Says Ricardo Vidal. Yes. I have been eating the tortilla chips. When I went down to Mexico, I'm always giving a ton of tortillas and tortilla chips. I love them. They're fresh. They're amazing. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Carolyn, $2 super chat says, Derek, is Luke Polsher reffing at the Shaw Classic? No, he's not. I'll let loose soon that weekend. The referees we have picked as of right now are Michael Edwards and Isaac Luna. Let's see. Thank you for the super chat, Carolyn, once again. Lorenzo in the house. There's my boy. After this match, who do you want to pull? Says Devin. Okay. After my match, once I win my match, someone said Tim Brezen. Oh, Devin said Tim. I owe Tim. Tim Brezen is my guy. He gave me opportunities. He gave me the opportunity to pull with him, and where I won the second time. We already did 2 matches. He destroyed me the first one. I destroyed him the second one. So best 2 out of 3 is in order. I told Tim if and when he wants the match. He has to come correct. I came correct. I got him all paid for his entire flight. I gave him money to take the match. He gets to come correct this time for my match. Wait, Banana's ranked higher than me because I lost to Austin. How does that work? Okay, wait. You guys help me figure this out, right? So Tim was like, what was he, 5th or 6th or whatever, and I was like 20th. I beat Tim. Boom, they jumped me up to his spot. Then, so we are 1-1 in our super matches. Then I lost to Austin, and I'm down at 10th, and Tim is like 6th or something like that. But I'm still up in my matches with Tim. So am I supposed to pay and everything to try to have a match with Tim because per the rankings because he's ranked higher than me? Or is Tim supposed to try to pay to have a match with me because I won the last match in our series and he wants the rematch? I don't know. How does that go? I didn't think about that. Except before when I was ranked above him, then I had all the power in this dynamic, right? But I didn't really thought about that. Luke Post says, Derek, did you catch my match in Brazil? No, I did not. Longy says, I think Vitaly, Hermes, and Devin beat Artyom convincingly. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I agree with all that. Zero Signal says Morozov on the left is going to be the man. The question is on his right, how far behind is it? When he pulled a little with Dennis, you can see how very strong that left is, but that right, he's very mortal for now. They are all getting offers. LOL. Lorenzo says, dude, we called Brian Shaw arm wrestling. So awesome it came true. Well, he's not arm wrestling yet. I'm just saying I hope he does. Plot twist, Layer Wheels #1 in Cali, says David. Oh, all right. Left-handed. I mean, there's the argument. He didn't beat Tony in a super match, but he beat him twice left-handed. So there's the argument. Luke Bush says, healing fantastic. Pulled the current 198 Brazilian champ. Swept him 3-0. Yes, I'll be there in August, too. Hey, that's great to hear, man. Congratulations. Winter Shot Class again. It is August 20th, that weekend, the weekend before East vs. West. Dave Anderson, greetings, y'all. You going to Arizona this weekend, says the Schmo. No, I will not be. I have to work. Let's see. Game Changer, JG1. It was done June 28th, 2023. Voter practicing with Morozov. Okay. Chance put himself ahead of you, says Carolyn. Yeah, he did. Schmo says you pay because he's ranked higher right now, or wait until you surpass him and then he pays. Okay. Tim beat Jaggers, right? Yes, Tim did beat Jaggers. That foul match. Yep. Igor Serrano Carrera says, hi, Derek. Where did you put Ravaz on the rankings? I mentioned Ravaz in there. The way he lost to Morozov right-handed, though, left a little bit of questioning. The way he handled Dave was super impressive, obviously. Then Dave immediately went on to lose to Devin 6-0 as well, which took a little bit of steam out of how impressive the Ravaz match against Dave was. You know what I mean? Because at first you're like, oh, my God, Ravaz is just the most amazing. Then Devin did it even worse right after. So then the question is that really Ravaz being that amazing or Dave not on top of his game right now? But I do believe Ravaz, obviously he's in the conversation up there. I think that I'd like to see another match or two from him. I'd like to see him pull who would I like to see Ravaz pull right now? Maybe Ravaz and Zaur, two kind of top rollers. Maybe that's a good match. Zaur gets his name out there in terms of like getting on the East vs. West scene, mixing up with those guys, and we get to see Ravaz against a top level guy again after the Morozov one. So I'd like to see him pull Zauer, so I don't know exactly where he ranks though. Yo, Tim Talmadge, what's going on? Larry was so dominant. Left hand looks like Thompson beats Larry right-handed through match currently. Cool burn. There he is. What up, Carlo? You work Saturday too, or just Friday in the morning? I work Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. I'm for entertainment. You coming to hang out this weekend? I have to work, brother. I can't keep calling off work every weekend. Also, I can't miss training or practicing. I have my match coming. I committed to the Mexican tournament a long time ago. I went there this past weekend, had to call off a night of work for it, and missed my practice on Sunday because I was down there. I have to keep training. I can't afford to keep calling off work, sadly, because next month I have to go to 2 events and call off 2 weekends in a row with the Shaw Classic and East vs. West. Any clue when Levon will have another match? Best guess? I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Luke Polster says Shaw Classic is the same weekend as SD, so unfortunately I can't help or would love to. August 19th, SD State, 4,500 in cash award. Come on, come on. You guys go check that out for sure. Value, thank you very much. Steve Daney says Zara has to pull in best of 5. His gassing looks bad for anyone. Would like to see Ravaz versus Devin right now, says Fuel 619. All right. Let's do a poll. We haven't done a poll. I love doing polls. Polls are my favorite things to do with you guys. No, they're my favorite things, but I enjoy them. What's an argument that goes back and forth right now? Everybody's debating about. Should we just do the age-old? Oh yeah. Look how lazy my poll is. Devin versus Hermes. Devin or Hermes? Let's see. Let's see what you guys think. A lot of Devin fans. Devin is the popular guy. That is the pop culture icon right now. Hermes, if you follow the sport closely, gave Levon a crazy run, a better run than Devin did, undoubtedly. Hermes younger, more muscle, more quality, my friend, more quality. What do you guys think happens right now? Does the old jalopy beat Hermes? Can Hermes handle the King's move? Was wrist fold and he folds behind it? Can Hermes transition to a press to really scare Devin? Is Devin, would his injury get re-injured again? Would he get pressed by Hermes like he did against Gennady? What do you guys think? Ooh, 23 votes. Hermes leading the poll barely. This is a good one. This is good. Ooh, Devin tied up. Oh my God. It's going back and forth. Interesting. Well, okay, Hermes taking off now a little bit. I mean, Devin would have a better gas tank, I would assume. Devin has a better gas tank. Although Devin was kind of dying against Gennady. Not gonna lie. Gennady was at the table saying, Devin, let's go. Devin was huffing and puffing. Interesting. I mean, I think the fair prediction, it's fair to predict that Hermes wins. I mean, if you're looking at statistics, right? If you're just looking at on paper, who's been winning more and doing better and stuff, I think you have to say Hermes would win that. If you're not looking at styles and things like that, you make sense to say Hermes would win. Makes sense. All right. 31 votes. We got 72 people in here. How do we have 31 votes? You guys, you click a little button. Are you that lazy that you don't want to click a little button? Just E or D. Just Hermes or Devin. No one wants to click. What? All right. I got you. White Wolf, with their $20 super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the love. Oh, wait, sorry, White Wolf. Silky Wilkie. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Oh, I think I saw White Wolf's name somewhere. I'm sorry. Silky, thank you, man. Thank you. Silky Wilkie, main man. I don't know why I said White Wolf. Says, and I quote, Devin versus Hermes will be the most epic match of any year, bar none. This is a premium match for both athletes. The only hype I'd expect more from would be Devin versus Dennis. Ooh. I agree. I mean, the build-up to a Devin and Hermes match was going to be nuts. Would be absolutely nuts. Which makes you think, Hermes, should want the match. Right? He has belief in himself. He'll crush Devin. It'll get his name way out there, his YouTube channel and everything blow up big time. They could charge a premium for that match, ask the most money from any promoter that would host it. So, and if he's confident he'll win, you would think Hermes would really want the match. I'm not saying he doesn't want the match. I'm just saying, like, just kind of making sense of it. Devin knows it'd be a big match, knows he'll make money off it and things like that. Does Devin believe he can beat Hermes right now? I would think that would be the only reason this match hasn't been put on the books, is that Devin's not pursuing it because he's not sure if he can beat Hermes right now. That's the only thing that would make sense, right? Because everything else would make sense for that match to happen. The hype, the money, everything around. I don't know if Devin believes currently, right now, that he can beat Hermes. And that's okay. That doesn't mean he won't ever think so. But the actions or inaction would point towards Devin isn't sure if he can beat Hermes right now. I think if he wins his rematch with Gennady, and he maybe that door starts opening up. I don't know if Devin wants it right now. Right now. Either way, Silky, thank you for the $20 super chat, brother. I appreciate that. That would be a big match. Devin and Dennis would be really big too. All right, everybody was talking about Hermes beats Devin, my friend. Says King Otto, my friend. Jerry can beat Hermes, but Devin can't beat Hermes, but Devin can beat Jerry. Yeah, the Hermes and Jerry match has a lot of potential to go weird ways. Devin, almost 50-year-old, may not have that great endurance like he had, says JG1. Maybe not. Fuel G619 says, yeah, that's right, because Hermes killed Gennady and Devin lost Gennady after a war, of course. Saving my finger button pressing for the table, says Drew. Still goes bang. West Coast, yes, and spam. Defense Foster. White Wolf is omnipresent. Steve says the match shouldn't happen for another year. Devin is kind of locked into matches. Hermes is going to want Levon. DF says Devin just wants to troll Hermes forever about it. I love it. David, no, Devin wants to climb the ladder all in due time. GB19, did you see Devin's next 4 opponents video? Who do you think he was pointing to? Oh, I didn't see that. He put a video up of his next 4 opponents? Ooh. I have not heard. I have not been privy to such information. A.W. Miliana says, I think it is a 50-50 between Hermes and Devin. Makes sense. What's the poll saying right now? 62% are saying that Hermes beats Devin. Wow, that poll really changed since I stopped looking at it. All right. Well, like I said, it makes sense. I'm a Devin fan, first and foremost, you guys. Like I've always said, Devin is my #1 favorite arm wrestler to watch arm wrestle. With Todd Hutchings being #2 and Gennady Figfitting being #3. Yeah. I've been saying that for 10 years. So, I would like to see Travis arm wrestle more. Obviously, an in-shape Travis. If he would just start the matches. Like, if Travis could do what he does, but found a way to get the matches started sooner, that's the biggest drawback to watching Travis compete for me, is just the jockeying for, and it's not just with Devin, but just in general. Like, it takes forever before a match actually finally starts. It's just like, I lose kind of interest in it. And then you see an explosion, Travis being real fast, but watching Travis celebrate and all that stuff was always great. I just wish he would start the matches. Let's see. 62% knobs here, says Dave Anderson. Damn, Dave. But Wagner, though, so much fun to watch when he loses. Yeah, he's awesome. But I like options. I like people that will try different things. Todd Hutchings will try different things within his move, but it's always so awesome to see such a smaller guy lose his wrist and everything and still just make it happen. But Gennady and Devin always had a ton of options. Some of the most versatile arm wrestlers there is. And so I always like to see how they would come up with ways to win and things like that. And they're big fighters, Grizzly Casey, what up, man? Says Travis versus Larry. The only reason I would say Travis still beats Larry, even if they had a match right now, is based off knowledge. Is Travis has a lot of tricks. And it's not that Larry wouldn't even be strong enough. Like, I guarantee if I put Travis in a deep hook with Larry right now and they said go, that Larry will beat Travis. But Travis will be in the straps. Travis will be doing all the tricks. Larry still has a good amount to learn when it comes to that type of stuff. So I'd give Travis the edge, and it's like really based off knowledge and table IQ. Whoever wants to match pace is Neil Smith. There you go. Sean needs to get seasoned and maybe fight Larry. Maybe one day that would be cool. AEW Emiliano says I think Devin hand control superior, and the leverage can put Hermes in a lot of problems. Devin is a taller Gennady. Silky with another $20 super chat. Again, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Says I think Devin has much to focus on. Him being under the light of stardom, he has documentaries, seminars, and training to manage while Hermes doesn't. So I think if Devin has time to really hunker down, he will go for it. Yeah. Oh, I mean, once Devin makes a decision to have a match with somebody, he's all in. Like, he's all into training and things like that. He'll put a lot of the traveling and all those other things you listed aside for sure. But he is sought after. This guy, people were telling me, I was talking to somebody random at my work, at the club I work at, some guy that was drinking there, just like, oh, you know who Devin Laird is? He's talking to Devin. He goes, man, that guy's everywhere. I see him in every video and like every state. That guy is just popping up all over the place. And I was talking to him. I go, yeah, man, he's booked solid. Like, I get invited to go to a lot of things, right? And I know Devin gets like 20 times the amount of invitations I get. And so if I went to everything I'm invited to, I would be gone almost every weekend, flying around somewhere doing something like that. So, and I know he gets so many more invitations. So I can't imagine how many people are hitting up Devin and trying to book him for things, to come to their tournament, to come to their practice, to come to their country, put on a seminar, meet and greet, arm wrestle this champion of my city, yada, 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 all of the above. So, yeah, the dude's super busy. So definitely has to say no to certain things to be able to hunker down. Let's see. Devin said he wants to pull Voda as a legacy match. That would be a badass match. That's something to think about. Devin was shooting the documentary while prepping for Levon. Yeah, I mean, that definitely probably took something out of it. But he wouldn't let that fully affect it. I mean, he said himself, he was ready for Levon. He was ready as he'll ever be. At no point did Devin make the excuse that the documentary or anything held him back. Sorry, I got something. See, I don't know if I'd read into that too much, right? If he didn't cite it as something. What do you guys think about that? Reminds me. So I don't know specifically how it happened. Corey West pec tear. So from what I understand, just from what I've read on the internet, I haven't talked to Michael Todd or Corey behind the scenes or anything like that. Just from what I see, Corey apparently tore his right pec. Was it weeks or a month before his match with Morozov, which was left-handed? Now, when you're holding onto the peg, the right pec does play a factor. Being able to tighten up and use that peg to tighten everything up and drive does play a factor. I guess apparently in the message I read that he didn't want anybody to know about it because he didn't want to use it as an excuse or like make people think, it means something. But now it's coming out after the match. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it was 6 weeks before? Says Textron. Thank you. Do you guys think that affected the match? Do you guys think that? I guess that's the biggest thing. Do you guys think it affected the match? Like, I don't know if Corey released it or if Mike released it and Corey didn't want him to. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I haven't talked to those guys. I'm not sure. But what do you guys think about Corey tearing his pec? And do you think that was a big factor? Yeah. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? John Thomas Miles, do you do any bucket training for form and grip strength? Let's see. Fuel 619. At what age did you start competing? Was that 25 or 26? The documentary guy was a good job being Ghost. Was there, not there. Wing Zero says, if we ever meet, I'm going to role play drunk crazy guy, and I want you to give me the bouncer treatment and throw me out of the venue for fun. I'm a small dude, nothing to be scared of. GB19 says, maybe affected, but outcomes surely the same. Morozov dominant. David says, definitely affected his ability to peak. JG1, yes, that arm looked fried. Bit says, I think he said in a video that he doesn't think he could have beaten him on his best day. Drew24 says, yes, affects the match, but still would have lost. Okay. Steve Daney says, sure, it affected the match, but it's kind of a weak move for it to come out. Either cancel the match or let it go. If Monster Michael Todd let it out, he's doing Corey no favors. John Bjarnason, hey, what's going on, man? The strength and skill level is too big, and there is stamina. Okay. Is it John or Jan? Is it the second one, Jan? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat, man. Welcome. Defense Foster says everything affects a match. If you thought it was a game changer or crucial hindrance, you should have pulled out of it. Carolyn says I couldn't believe Monster Michael talked through Corey to the bus saying he has a lot of hobbies. I mean, who doesn't? Wing Zero says I'm 5'7", 150 to 160. Corey, no chance. Rice Bucket. John. Roger. Ooh, I don't want to get this one right. Roger Plorde. Corey's injury was a factor, but he isn't the right level anyway. The Sesame Street song affected Chavy. So Captain Obvious says vote Beerman 2024 California for AW Ethics Committee President. Hey, yo, Derek in chat. Beerman, the head of the Ethics Committee? Evan, if Evan was the head of the Ethics Committee, like what Ethics Committee? Like that would be Evan should draft his own ethics committee like standards and just put them out there like his own version. I need to go in his chat. You guys, if you guys are in Evan's chat later, if he's on today, I think he's on every day. Put in there that Derek really wants him to draft his own ethics committee standards on paper. I would love to hear Evan Burgoyne's ethics standards. Your arms are looking bigger. Whatever you're doing seems to be working. Hope your progress continues, says Thomas Miles. Yes, thank you, man. I'm just trying really hard. So I'm going to the gym right after this. Actually, right, I'll get done here with you guys. Get dressed and everything, head out, and go hit the gym. I'll post videos. Post another video today. It's Hammer Curl Day. So for those of you guys that care, I know a lot of you guys don't care. Some of you guys train, some of you guys don't. That's totally fine. Those curls I post, the Smith curls where I'm bent over in the rowing position, it's from the floor and I curl up to my head. Now that's more of like the beginning range of a curl. So it's like this part more than anything. So after I do that curl, I go do partials hammer, like a two-handed bar, and I stop it at a 90 degree and I drive up. So I focus on the second half of the curl. So I'm not just doing that lift you guys see. I'm doing a lot more lifts as well. I just post that one because I'm freshest for that one. But yeah, so I do like the bottom half of the curl, and then I do a separate lift for the top half of the curl. Let's see. Carolyn has one hobby. Silky says Evan would dissolve the ethics committee immediately upon becoming president. Devin will climb the peak again. Guessing late next year we'll see it. Shmo says the ethics committee was created because Chris Gabi messaging Beerman and others underage daughters. Just saying, Chris Gabi is a POS. Steve Daney says I could see Beerman as the president of ethics. Not like he arm wrestles anymore. Mike says must always have a beer in your hand while pulling. Devin would have done a better job lefty that night against Morzov. I don't think so. I think that Morzov would have crushed Devin as well. Devin would hinge on being able to take Morzov's hand. I don't think he would have. I think if Morzov would have kept his cup and had more than enough side pressure to go to Devin. Yeah. That's what I think. No ethics committee. Veronica, there she is. Ayo, all my favorite peeps. Sorry I'm late, catching up now. What's going on? Our arm wrestler just watch on YouTube. Veronica, what's going on? Yeah, I would not be surprised if Devin at least 5th left-handed in the world right now. I'd really have to look at the lists, and I'm not sure. Defense boss says, as long as ethics committee is oppressing Devin, it has my full support. Damn. R. Kelly said, looking at Derek right now, I bet he can't even close a 3.5. Well, what will you give me if I can close a 3.5, R. Kelly? If collagen any good for wrist and tendon pain? Arm wrestling for nerds says, hey, everyone, what up, dude? Thanks for hanging out. Steve Daney says, we got to see Devin versus Corey left. I'm down. I'm sure Devin wants that too. I mean, Devin wants to be number 1 in North America left-handed. John says, have you ever looked into if there's a big difference between East and West strength training? Yes, and yes, there is. To put it lightly, there's difference in programmings all over the place, right? Everybody trains differently. Like even Western Olympic athletes train different than Eastern Olympic athletes. Like But there's common training principles that kind of carry across all of it. The biggest thing is that just on the East in general, not with every individual case, but in general, arm wrestling is taken more serious. It's taken more serious in the East. Your average arm wrestler is taking it more serious, so the average level is higher. Yeah. So, yes, there's differences in training, but like a lot of those people get into arm wrestling to become number one. They don't get into it because it's fun, because it's a fun little hobby. They get into it to train to become something special. That is, and when I get out here in the United States, we get a lot of new guys joining. It's fun. It's something fun to do on the weekends. It's not their life goal. They're not planning to be this super elite level guy. They're doing it because it's fun. Hang out with the boys, go to a tournament, wear a team shirt, represent yourself. A little fun thing to compete in. Out there, I feel like it's if you get into it, you're getting in. You're shooting for the stars. You're not doing it lightly. You're doing it right all the way. This is a general vibe. So I think that carries over in many things. Right, the cream will rise to the top. Everybody around you, every practice you go to, everybody's training like it's the end of the world. This is the most important thing to them. Then you're going to train that way as well, and the cream will just keep rising to the top, right? All right, let's see. Coming to Arizona State? No, I will not be going to Arizona State. I have to work. Sorry, running riot for fun. R. Kelly, member for 8 months. Thank you, sir. Says cough cough. Okay, I see what you're saying. You guys, Veronica Knight sharing my link tree. If you guys want to check any of my socials, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of the above, and all my sponsors are on there with the discount codes. Click on that link tree link, and that'll take you to everything and save money. Also, guys, before we get to the rest of these super chats and everything, please check out the awswitch.com. awswitch.com is where we sell hats, shirts, stickers. The quality is top notch. Everybody in here that has purchased things from the website will tell you that it is top notch. I stand by it. My beautiful lady Bridget will stand by that. We have new shirts being designed and new things coming out. She's always working on that. So yeah, you guys check out the awswitch.com. Use discount code. You know what, Mike? Tell them your discount code. Somehow, Bridget gave the Texas Prana a bigger discount code than I have on my own site. Mike, Texas Prana, share your discount code in the chat, you guys. If you use Mike's discount code, Mike, what is it? What is the percentage? I know it's the biggest discount code we have. Yeah, on the site. So Michael Edwards will share it in the chat. But yeah, somehow he got a bigger discount code than I have on my own site. JG once says Corey wasn't going to win, but he wanted to see where his level was at. So did Monster Michael Todd. He needs to get in better shape, losing weight for his own good endurance, speed, and strength. Huh? Drew 24, member for 2 months, boss level. Achoo. What's going on? John says, I lecture in physiology in Europe, and I find it interesting to see your videos. Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. Can Agent of Chaos with a $5 super chat? Thank you, sir. Says, can Schoolboy still beat Larry? If so, can he beat you considering people think Larry can beat you now? Overall thoughts. Whoa. I don't know, because Larry's gotten a lot stronger and a lot better, but Schoolboy seems to be getting bigger and stronger and better. So I don't know. It's been such a long time. I really can't even answer that, man. I don't know the kind of gain Schoolboy. I'm looking at the pictures. He's bigger and stronger. He's grown, but Larry's so much better now than he was. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like similar opponents they've pulled. I'm not sure, man. I really don't know. And then can Schoolboy beat me? Hell no, man. You crazy, bro. What? I'm down to arm wrestle him. I'm not sure. I still need to arm wrestle Larry now that I'm trained up and feeling strong again. Yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, man. I'm not sure because I don't know what level Schoolboy's at. I have no idea. I've never pulled with him, and he seems to be at a very good level right now. So I don't know. I don't know. That's my overall thoughts. Sorry. I wish I had more in-depth stuff for you, man. That I'm not sure. It's just because Schoolboy's the outlier. I don't know what level it's at. Deep says Larry would smash Schoolboy in my opinion. Okay. Robert Kelly with the 2113 super chat. Robert taking over the board again. This dude never stops. R. Kelly with the 2113. 13. That's a weird number. Thank you, sir. And he says, Arizona State's gonna be epic. You guys, once again, if you are near Arizona State, you should be heading out there next weekend. Oh my gosh, it's 6:02. I didn't even see the time. Okay. Smooth. Casey Jones, Derek, what are you drinking? It's a Rain Orange Dreamsicle. I put it in a cup of ice because it wasn't in the fridge. Derek, can you add your link tree to your Perma YouTube info so we'll show it all videos? I need to. Yes, I can. Schuber shirt quality, my friend, says Captain Obvious. Yes, I'll show you later. Wait, did Mike not put his discount code in here? Mike, I give you a chance to promote your discount code. You didn't even put it in there. Andy Beckett, member for 1 month, boss level. Night all, 2 a.m. here, bedtime. Have a good night, sir. Derek, whatever happened to Khaled? I haven't heard anything about him. Rest up, Andy. Larry, 2 years knocking on top elite doors at this rate. Yep. Look at my guy Chave back there though. Don't get out angled there. Kind of Chave's a beast. Veronica, good night. No worries. There's a tournament in Longview September 2nd. It'll be awesome if you can make it. Veronica, go compete. Go compete. Deep says Larry didn't know how to transition before. True. Justin Hallman says all arm wrestle you. I arm wrestle you as well. Schoolboy versus Megan Mike. Ooh. Apparently Schoolboy is kind of losing interest in arm wrestling and sees it as a side job. Well, you got to love it, man. You have to love it. Let's see. Tex Brown says there was a video recently where they did some strength test of him. Oh, I haven't watched a lot of Schoolboy stuff recently. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Schoolboy currently still crushing his smaller, older brother. Schoolboy hand is way bigger. Justin Hallman says, you want to arm wrestle? Sure. Gym time, says GB19. Come on through, Justin. Come down here to Southern California. Let's do it. Saw that video. Text Brown seems interesting. Text Brown says, I'm driving. You're driving, and but you can text in the chat, but you can't text your discount code in the chat. 6'8", solid, 335 pounds. Wow, Justin, we're like the exact same size. Yeah. Oh wait, no, you guys, 342 last night. 342. I've been 335 the past few weeks, and the strongest I've ever been. You guys, I know I've been mentioning this a little bit in the chat. I need to get off here pretty soon. I know I'm already past my time, but I told you guys I was trying to gain weight. I got to like 345. I was 370 against Tom Nelson, and I could not gain weight. And the last few weeks I've been at 335. I think I got down to 332 at one point. But the strongest I've ever been. Like in a lot of lifts, I'm right there. So in PRs and other lifts, and the strongest tied for the strongest I've ever been in other lifts. So like, I don't. It's weird being this light and being this strong. I was always a lot heavier, so it's weird. It's weird for me. But as long as I'm strong, that's the important part. DF, why are you 6'8" but not me? You exceed your Vaz gym numbers? Yes. Running right for fun. Not in all lifts, but I'm tied pretty much with my highest numbers and beyond in other lifts. Yo, D, come to a 5-day land. The MLG boys will be there. Beer, Halo, and arm wrestling. Let's go. Says, oh, it sounds like so much fun. That sounds like so much fun. You don't need to gain weight, get strong. You don't need to gain weight, get strong. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting strong. It's fine. Okay, guys. Are we doing the gripper? Am I doing a gripper or are we signing off here? What are we doing? Let's close this poll. Hermes won, by the way, 55% to 45%. Hermes taking the lead. Discount code Texas Brown. There it is. You guys, Mike sharing his discount code on the AW Switch. If you guys want to save yourself money. Mike, what's the percentage on that? I'm forgetting for yours. Is it 15%? 17%? I can't remember. What did Bridget hook you up with? You're signing off later, bro. Schmo says signing off. All right. Schmo doesn't want me to do the grip, you guys. He's telling me to get off here. You guys, there is the buzz with Paul Italia and all those guys coming on. I think it's at 6:30. So I think it's in 23 minutes. 17%. Sorry. There you go. Mike's discount code gets 17% on the AW Switch. So you guys go ahead and use that. Let's see. Robert Kelly said you better do the gripper. Where's discount code for? I want to support. There's a website called theawswitch.com. where I sell hats, shirts, and stickers. That's what the discount code is for. Get yourself a hat, shirt, or sticker, and yeah, get it shipped out to you. It's really good quality stuff, man. If you want to support, thank you. Derek, doing reps with 105 plus like that is nice. Thank you, Drew. Shmo says R. Kelly didn't pay the 100 for the gripper. FTG. Neil Spence says Devin versus Corey left-handed would be a great match. Trip War, what's going on, Derek? And okay, let's try the gripper. Oh man, I did all cupping last night too. We're gonna be okay. You know what? This is what we do. This is what we do on our channel. This is what we do on the channel, right? Derek is my man. It's Trip War 0303. Thank you, sir. You're the man. Okay, let's get a little chalk here, and then we're just gonna close a 3.5 because it's not a big deal for us because that's how we roll. Left hand grip. Hold on, Captain Obvious, get out of here with that, man. I don't know what you're talking. We don't talk about the left hand grip. Remember, my left hand grip was Pradeep level. That's the Pradeep level grip. All right. Little chalk here. Little bit of chalk here. 3.5. The left hand, dude. I have my lowest one is a 2.5, and I didn't really get it. So 3.5. Oh, this first popping and cracking always just kills me. Oh, we're gonna have to do it. The gripper's falling. Hold on. I put it up there so I didn't go out of frame, so you guys don't think I'm switching it. All right. The gripper's gonna fall. Ugh. Okay. Oh. No. All right. You know we do more than one attempt. Hold on. Give me a second. That's the warm-up attempt. Oh God. My left nostril is clogged. My right one was open. So that's why I do like this to power through the snot. So I give it a big inhale and it blasted through the snot like the Kool-Aid man. It kicked me right in the temple. Jesus. Okay. That was just the warm-up one. That was the warm-up. Wait. There wasn't a bet. Hold on. Hold on, Drew. Relax. All right. All right. This is how it always goes, guys. This is how it always goes for us, isn't it? Isn't this how it always works? Oh, my God. 3.5. All right, you see it. Oh. I don't think it closed. Last week was the third chance, and we got it on the third one. Or not last week, the week before. Okay, normally it's 2 attempts, but 2 weeks ago on the third attempt, we got it. Wait, R. Kelly said, check my phone. R. Kelly sent me $35 for a 3.5 close. Okay. I'm going to get you, R. Kelly. I'm going to get you, Robert. Okay. Yeah. Last time it was our third attempt. We got it. Because we ain't no punks up in here. A little more chalk. It's getting closer and closer. That second attempt was way closer than the first one. You know what I mean? Oh, man, I don't like failing this stuff. And last week, I got it like this. I wasn't even standing up. I know, guys. We're at 612. This is the furthest I think I've ever gone over in a long time. Schmo, stop telling me I'm embarrassing myself. I'm not embarrassing myself. Silky Wilkie with a $10 super chat. Thank you, brother. Says, Derek, when you do a walk out of East versus West, can you crack a smelling salt and yell, ooh, ooh, as you go to the table? For you, Silky. Remind me. All right. Again, 3.5. Come on. Show it. You guys see it. It says 3.5. Okay. I love doing this stuff. This is so much fun. Okay, come on, hand. Come on. We got it. This is it. This is it. This is the one. Come on, what do you know, man? That one touched. I felt it stop. Oh, hold on, I'm lightheaded. Oh. That one touch, I felt it stop, but the angle I was at, it showed a shadow. I swear I got it. The ethics community will be reviewing my smelling salts. See, R. Kelly said he heard it click. Hey, he's the one that made the bet with me, or made the challenge. He said he heard it click. I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. But I saw the shadow in the camera, so it looked weird. But I felt it stop. For those of you guys that are still hanging out with me, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? There's the poll. Did I get it? Did I get it closed? I think I got it. I feel like 75% sure, 75, 80% sure I got it, but that shadow threw me off, but I felt it stop. Like I felt something stop it. It wasn't. Jake Fussell, for almost close to 3.5, Piranha is weak. I closed it like 2 weeks ago, guys. Come on. We've closed it 1,000 times on this channel. Getting weaker, says MC. Stop it. They need a buzzer when it closes. That's just Captain Hobbs. I agree. All right, guys. We're going to hang it up on that. That's not where I like to leave it. I like to leave it without any question, but it's already way after my bedtime. No, it's way after my stream time. I like to stop at 6 o'clock or close to it. Either way, you guys, thank you for tuning in with me. Sorry I missed last week. I will be back next Wednesday. The Pulse on Monday with me and Ryan Turner will be on Ryan's channel. I'm not sure who the guests will be or if we'll even have guests. Maybe me and Ryan just freestyle. But either way, you guys check that out on Ryan Turner's channel. Moderator, please plug Ryan's channel right now. We had Chance on Monday, so if you guys want to go back and watch that, do that. You guys, this has been an amazing stream. You guys are always awesome, shooting all the questions at me, keeping me moving, keeping me on my toes. R. Kelly, Silky, Carolyn, everybody that super chatted and supported, and it's support just by being here, you guys. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. My subscribers have been like chilling. I'm not going up at all. I've been chilling. So if you guys can subscribe, I really appreciate the support, man. Yeah, big things coming. Going to the gym right now. I'll post a video. I'm going to post a video. I'll post a video of me doing the hammer curls. We're going to hit a PR tonight. You know, because I feel good. So I count it as a close. So anyway, you guys, I'll see you next Wednesday. You guys are amazing. I'm undeserving. And go live your best lives and crush it. Crush it. See you guys later.